Today I'm going to be mounting this grab bar in a bathroom. This is a peened grab bar that is concealed mounting. So basically that means you won't be able to see where the screws are on the mounting part. So let's get into it. This is an 18-inch grab bar that I got from Home Depot for 40 bucks. We are going to need a drill, stud finder, pencil, an 1/8-inch drill bit to pre-drill, but mine's smaller because my other one from Harbor Freight broke. It comes with these screws, and then I'm also going to use a level. Okay, first thing we're going to do is get the stud finder out and find your stud and determine how high on the wall. I already made a mark just arbitrarily. Well, I knew where the stud was, but this is the top of the bar. Now we're going to make marks to find out where the stud is. So we come here. There's the right side of the stud. So I drew a line, come from the other side. There's the left side. And then I also put a mark in the center so I know where the center of the stud is. So we know where our top of the bar is, both sides of the stud. Now let's open up the grab bar. Okay, let's open this up. First thing you'll see here is this cover. There are 3 indentations that kind of hold this thing on. So you're just going to have to push on it. And that'll pop it off down on the bar. There we go. With the horizontal line that I drew, that's how I know how high I'm going to go. And then the middle one tells me where the middle of the stud is. So I want to make sure the kit comes with 6 total screws. So I'm going to go 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. I want to make sure this is centered. So now from here, I just need to make sure that these other 2 holes, I'm going to put 2 in the top, 1 on the bottom, that those are going to fit in the stud. It looks like it does. So once I determine the right height, so let's say it's right there, now I need to come down to the bottom with a pencil. And we're going to mark the bottom. And this is just going to be arbitrarily just down here, just to give ourselves a reference on the wall. Okay, now we're using stud finder on the bottom. Yep. Okay, that looks good. So I'm just going to eyeball the center, about right there. And now we're going to get ready to start screwing this thing in. Now we're going to put these things in the center down on the bottom. We're going to use the level here. We're going to make sure it's level, and we're making sure that the vertical line that we have in the middle of the stud is in the center. So now we're ready to pre-drill from here. Or you can use a pencil and mark it. I'm just going to pre-drill. You just want to make sure you're getting in the stud right there. And we're going to level again when we're done with this. All right, we've just finished pre-drilling 6 holes. So those top ones look good. Oops. Let's get the bottom where we want it. Those look good. Now that we're looking at all the pre-drilled holes, let's put the level on it again. And just look to make sure. Yep, that's within tolerance. We're going to put in a couple of screws, and then we're going to get it perfectly level. So let's start with the screw up on the top. We're going to put 1 screw in on the top, and then we'll grab the level, make sure we're good, and then put a 2nd screw in the bottom. So 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Make sure everything's level before we put all the screws in. Okay, now let's go down to the bottom. Oh, those are going to get in your way. Classic. I've just started that, and let's check level here. All right, our level looks good, so we're ready to screw in the 2nd screw down the bottom. And let's check level one more time. Okay, looks like we're good. Now we're going to put in the rest of the screws. I'm going to put in the 2 on the top, so now we'll have all 3 on the top, and then we'll go down to the bottom. And then now we just have to line up those punches on it and click it on. All right, the top one's done. Now let's go down to the bottom. Now we just have to put this bottom piece on with the last 2 screws. I ripped off a piece of cardboard off of the packaging, and that'll help keep this thing staying up while we put the screws in down the bottom. So let's put a screw in right here. And then 1 more on the top. Okay. Match up these. And let's check level 1 more time. Let's check level 1 more time and see if we're happy with it. That looks pretty good. And just like that, we've installed the 18-inch grab bar. So when you're in the bathroom and you need help getting down to the toilet or up off of it, you have plenty of room to work with here, and it's nice and sturdy.